What's up, my fellow GMs? Welcome to the 2042 PSHL Draft Lottery Show. Again, just want to thank all of you for another great season. Again, thanks for hanging in there with me as I balance my work schedule out. That's now gone back into in office all week, and then working two jobs, and then having family here for a month. It's difficult to try to balance out the sim schedule. I did the best I could. Nights I couldn't sim at the scheduled 8 o'clock Eastern time. I simmed first thing in the morning. Things went pretty smoothly. It was another great season as we go into the 2042 season. We're going to start things off here by running the salary cap lottery. Again, as stated yesterday, we're no longer have an opportunity to go down in salary cap. When we went down last season, there were some issues with some contracts that got affected by it. So we added a couple, or at least one more chance to stay at 0, but we also added some slight increases as well. So there's only a chance to stay exactly where we're at or to increase. So as you see, the website now are using ChatGPT. This is official. Please randomly select a result from the following selections, all weighted equally, to determine the official PSHL salary cap for the 2042-43 season, which is currently at $91 million. So I'm going to go ahead and run this. I know a lot of you are excited to see a big increase this season after the last couple seasons going down. So let's see what ChatGPT decides PSHL should be running at. So there you have it. We have a $2 million increase for the 2042-43 season. So the salary cap for next season will be at $93 million. So keep that in mind as you go in to do any salary or contract extensions for your players, which you only have a couple more chances to do that. Also, that'll add to some free agency frenzy and some nice big trades. So it was an interesting season this season as we saw a couple new teams battling out for the Schaefer Cup. Congratulations to Ryan of the Vancouver Canucks to winning the Schaefer Cup this season, and congratulations to Reese on his great season as well. We knew going into that Schaefer Cup Finals it was going to be a great matchup, and it did not disappoint as it went the full 7 games. So, great season. It's nice seeing James' Sharks bow out early. For whatever reason, he decided to destroy that team. So, that's where they're at now. Rebuilding team, so it's nice to give other people a chance to win. So Sharks were powerhouse for a few seasons, so it's good to see some new teams in there battling for that Schaefer Cup. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get to the draft lottery here. I got the screen open. Again, this is to select, this is going to be, 16 is 34 teams now, so this is going to be the top 16 picks in the draft. Again, this only selects the top 2 winners, so whoever wins the lottery will slot into those top 2 slots. Everybody else will be based on last season's standings. So if a team wins one of those 2 lottery picks, they will jump out of whatever position they were in and jump into one of those. They're guaranteed one of those top 2 slots, and everyone else, if they jump over, will then slot down a step. So without further ado, let's go ahead and kick this thing off. I know I'm looking at the stream. We're a little bit behind, about 30 seconds behind on the stream. So we're going to go ahead and select or decide who is the number 16 pick in the 2042 PSHL draft. This is normally slotted for the Quebec Nordiques. So we'll go ahead and reveal who is the number 16 pick in the 2042 draft. Wait, I need to actually reveal all the other ones first. Hold on. Got to get up to 16. These are all the teams that were not part of the lottery because they made the playoffs. Alright, so now let's reveal the number 16 pick in the 2042 PSHL draft. The pick belongs to the Quebec Nordiques, so the Nordiques remain in that 16th slot, and no movement yet from anybody in the draft. The number 15 pick is my Sabres, so we'll go ahead and reveal if I somehow pull some kind of miracle and jump into one of those top 2 slots. Nope, the number 15 pick belongs to my Sabres, so no movement there. With the number 14 pick in the 2042 PSHL draft, this pick belongs to the Detroit Red Wings. So the Red Wings, who were slotted in at 14, no luck for them. They stick at number 14. With the 13th pick in the 2042 PSHL draft, this pick belongs to Minnesota Wild. So the Wild retain that number 13 pick in the draft. No movement thus far in the lottery. We go ahead and move up to number 12. This pick is originally slotted to be the St. Louis Blues pick at number 12. So we'll go ahead and reveal who's drafting 12th in the 2042 PSHL draft. This pick is retained by the St. Louis Blues. The Blues will draft 12th in the upcoming draft. With the 11th pick in the 2042 PSHL draft, this pick belongs to Utah Mammoth. So the Mammoth retain that number 11 slot in the draft. As we go into the top 10 here, just a quick reminder, the draft takes place next weekend. We're going to do it a little bit differently because we've done live draft for 4 rounds the last few seasons. Basically, third, fourth round, it's just one person drafting, and the rest is all auto pick. So we're going to do three rounds live on Saturday, and the final 4 rounds will be via list draft on Sunday. So keep that in mind. We're only going to go 3 rounds live. If you can't make it to the draft, make sure you do a draft rankings in game and export it, and make sure to message me ahead of time to let me know that you're not going to be around and to use your list, or if you're going to go with the AI pick, let me know, so we won't be pinging you nonstop on Saturday. So that draft is going to kick off probably, I'm not going to say a time yet, I still need to decide, probably going to be earlier, maybe 10, 11, I got to still decide that though. Just keep that in mind moving forward. So with the number 10 number 10 pick in the 2042 PSHL draft, this pick belongs to the New Jersey Devils. So the Devils, who were slotted in at that 10th pick, retain the 10th pick. So as we have revealed, the first 8 picks or so, 7 picks, no movement yet in the 2042 draft lottery. With the 9th pick in the 2042 PSHL draft, this pick belongs to the Edmonton Oilers. So the Oilers, who were slotted in at number 9, they will retain that number 9 pick. With the number 8 pick in the 2042 PSHL draft, this pick belongs to the New York Rangers. So the Rangers, they were slotted in at 8, so they retain that. This is the pick that they own from the Tampa Bay Lightning. So the Rangers will draft 8th overall. We got a message in the chat about the Ducks pick. I don't think the Ducks own their first round pick this year. Pretty sure the Islanders own that pick, so that's why you don't see them on the board. With the 7th pick in the 2042 draft. Oh, that is Islanders asking where is the Anaheim pick. That's a good question. Where is that Anaheim pick? It's down below. I don't know if you see at the bottom. It's got to be this pick down here. I would assume it's that one that's hiding out because there's 6 teams left but 7 picks left. So that must be Anaheim's pick down below. Sorry about that. With the 7th pick in the 2042 PSHL draft, this pick belongs to the Nashville Predators. So the Predators retain the 7th overall pick. So as we go into the top 6, no movement yet. So we have the Dallas Stars, who have the best chance of winning that top pick. The Winnipeg Jets, who own the Columbus Blue Jackets pick, have the 2nd best odds. The Islanders, who own the Anaheim pick, have the 3rd best odds. Vegas Golden Knights, Atlanta Thrashers, and the Sharks, who own the Kraken pick, are the 6 teams left battling for those top 2 spots in the draft. With the 2042 draft, with the 6th overall pick in the 2042 draft, this pick belongs to the Atlanta Thrashers. So there's their first movement, and of course it happens to be the Sharks moving up into one of those top 2 slots. Sharks were slotted in at 6th, and Thrashers dropped down from 5th to 6th. So I guess tanking pays off sometimes, guys. The Sharks have won one of those top 2 slots to get into the draft. Again, this is a draft that is loaded. A lot of you guys are doubting the skill of this draft. This draft is loaded with Hall of Famers, especially on defense, and a Russian goal scorer in this draft that is generational. So when you have a top 10 pick, you're going to get a great player in this draft. So anytime you're jumping up to one of those top 2 slots, you're going to have a pick at a future Hall of Famer. So congratulations to the Sharks moving up to reveal the 5th overall pick in the 2042 draft. This pick belongs to the New York Islanders. So this is the Ducks pick, and it slots down 2 spots. So that means the Golden Knights look like they have jumped up into one of those 2 slots. So it looks like the Sharks and Golden Knights have jumped into those top 2 slots. Hold on, I have a phone call coming in here. All right, got to answer that when the wife calls. So, congratulations to those 2 picks. That means we will reveal the number 4 pick in the 2042 PSHL draft. This pick belongs to. Whoops, I hit the wrong button. Sorry, guys. Guess it doesn't really matter. San Jose Sharks jump to the number 1 pick. Vegas Golden Knights, as expected, jump to the number 2 pick. Stars drop from 1 to 3. And the Jets drop from 2 to 4. Sorry about that. I revealed the last 4 picks by hitting the wrong button. That's what happens when the wife calls you and distracts you a little bit. So, congratulations again. The Sharks always seem to get that lucky number 1 overall pick. So, again, they tanked. I try to do whatever I can to allow them not to tank and try to pick up that Anaheim pick, and they still get the number 1 pick. So, congratulations to those teams. I'll go ahead and sim forward one day and upload the file for you guys, and you guys can start compiling your draft list for Saturday's draft. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you have a good draft day next weekend and a good season coming up. Talk to you later. Bye.